Welcome to another podcast of the current situation at Manchester United. Manchester United's pre-season is going to commence tomorrow on Tuesday, the 12th of July. It's funny how time just flies by, man. Wasn't the EuroLeague, the Euro 2020 final last year today, and England lost against Italy on penalties? That was quite a day for Italian fans because where I live, a lot of Italians live in Canada, especially in the area I'm from. So it could I like on the 10th, which was on the Saturday, there were a lot of Italian flags. I saw a few England fans flags, but that was drawn away by the pool of Italian fans flags that I saw on cars, on house tops. Yeah, you would think that I don't know, but it was quite a very good day for Italian fans. But you could say that's all to naught because they are not going to the World Cup. But anyway, tomorrow is gonna start Manchester United's pre-season. Now, in relation to players in the squad of Manchester United, given the constant linkage of Cristiano Ronaldo leaving Manchester United and our constant link to Frankie de Jong and a few other transfers, Manchester United has stalled, has plateaued. Yes, we have signed Tyrell Malacia. He's a young left back from the Dutch league, and we're looking to see how he's going to fit into the Erik Ten Hag system. So that is something to look forward to. But even more so, as I've mentioned brief in other videos, is not really about the transfers because you can sign Ronaldinho in his prime as if it's 2005. You could sign Maldini in his prime, Kaka, Ricolme, any of those marquee players in their prime. But if there is no style of play to accommodate their talent, they're going to look like an average player. Some exceptions, yes, players that have individual ability can stand out despite having a poor style of play. But this is a football game. This is a unit sport. This is not tennis. And even in tennis, you need a double person in some aspects of the tournament, but that's a different discussion. And even when you're playing like you're running individually. But this is football. This is a unit sport. We move in one, we come back in one. So we need a style of play to portray and display on the football pitch. And with Erik Ten Hag as our manager, that is going to happen. So even if our squad is somewhat poor at this moment, this pre-season that is coming up starting tomorrow is going to give us some optimism, you could say, but it's going to give us a glimpse of what is to be expected in the upcoming season in mid-August. So by tomorrow and lead until the end of the preseason, we're going to see if there is a growth in terms of self, there is a trend, what is new, what is expected, how are the players playing, are the players adapting to the style of play, what formation is he going to play. It's going to preferably, I'm going to guess it's going to be the 4-3-3. That's the Dutch system. You see, that's Dutch system playing a 4-3-3 attack. So we're going to see how this formation is going to be suited with this squad of Manchester United, given that of course other transfers are going to come in. But again, even if transfers come in, which they are going to come in, we still need a style of play. Again, you can have the best players, but we still need a style of play. And no better no better opponent to play against to come into our first preseason match than other than Liverpool. Now Liverpool has lost their second attacker in Sadio Mane in June last month to Bayern Munich. Not that Liverpool has really dropped off, although persons believe that Liverpool has peaked. So their finest hour is basically finished. But even it's not like it's going to be a Champions League final or it's going to be a crucial Premier League match that's going to basically state whether or not these two clubs are going to win the league. It's a pre-season match. It's friendly, but it's not really friendly. but it's friendly in the sense that it's not real competitive because it's not something you're looking to win, but it sends the message that Manchester United is looking to improve them style of play in this pre-season that is going to set the precedence for the upcoming season. We cannot start the pre-season just like of our 3 years under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That cannot be the case. This is not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's reign or era no more. It's Erik Ten Hag. So as I wrap up the video, I just want to say that by tomorrow, we're gonna see how some players fit under the Erik Ten Hag style of play. And again, tomorrow is gonna be our first game, so don't expect us to be like Barcelona in 2011 with a world-class midfield when our midfield is so slim, with a world-class attack with like it's David Villa, Pedro, and Messi. That's not the case. That's not our reality. So we have to work towards. And also, everything I didn't listen to it, but I saw a few excerpts saying that Harry Maguire will stay as Manchester United's captain. Now, I'm not going to comment much on that. I'm not going to comment. If he believes that Harry Maguire is going to be captain, again, his brethren has been the captain since 2019, since he came to the club in 2019. And he's been the captain, the capo for three managers. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, of course, because Ole appointed him as capo. Then Ralph Ragnick allowed him to maintain being captain, and now it's Erik Ten Hag. So we're gonna see. It's going to be quite an interesting matchup tomorrow against Liverpool. And Erik Ten Hag has also stated that Cristiano Ronaldo is not for sale. Is not for sale. Now, as far as I'm concerned, a player has the rights to leave a club whether or not it's on the manager's shoulders to say if the player is staying or not. Because if you're keeping an unhappy player at the club, yes, he's a great player. He's one of the greatest players of all time. But if you keep this bridging, he's not going to be performing at his best. It's like you're holding him hostage. If he wants to leave, let him leave. Allow him to leave. Allow him to leave. Yes, he's a great player. Yes, he's been our best player last season. But if he wants to leave, let him leave. So yeah, he stated that Cristiano Ronaldo is not for sale, as if it's on his card to say whether or not the player will stay or not. But anyway, leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say on if you guys are excited on the prospect of our new style of play that will commence tomorrow in our first preseason. Yeah, basically, I wanted to keep this video short. I'm looking to do these short Monday morning, not Monday morning only, but in the morning short videos, or even in the afternoon, like 8 to 10 minutes about. So yes, I'll be doing a follow-up tomorrow after the match, of course, a match reaction. I'll try to watch the match actually. I want to see if there's any improvements, if there's any nuance changes. I want to see that. So like and subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down below, and I'll show it to you guys. Oh, my prediction for tomorrow. I'm not going to give a starting lineup because it could be players from the under 18s, under 20s. I really don't know, so I'm not going to give a starting lineup, but I'll give you guys a prediction scoreline. I will say 2-2. 2-2. I think it's gonna be a 2-2 game. But even if we don't win tomorrow, even if we draw tomorrow, if the style of play has improved or it's trending to improve, again, you're not going to see a prime 2009, prime 2011 Barcelona self-play tomorrow. Keep that in mind. But you're going to see improvements, hopefully, until the preseason has closed. And that should give us high hopes for the upcoming season. So leave your comments down below in the comment section. I'll show it to you guys tomorrow in the match reaction. Peace.